game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's a game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And we're off from Arrowhead. Returnable from near the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Rolling left, buying some time. This one gets to the 22. Tackled there by James Pierce.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshaw Judkins. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field. From the gun, Judkins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Upping this one off to Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Working out of the gun, Sanders. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still has room inside the 15. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the game off right with a 6-0 lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down, ball at the 36. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They'll cobble together a yard there. And that was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a give left side to Pacheco. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another game to Judkins. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
Ready, set.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 60, traffic, 60 Eagles, 60, liking it, Mustang nice.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here, shake off that previous INT. Hopkins making the grab downfield. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it's second down coming up. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Flush down out to his left. Has it down close. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Set. Liking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Hup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. From McDuffie in to pick it off. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down. But you know how you can tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Carlton Davis.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now he takes it. He doesn't slow down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 3 now.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Red. Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. Sanders setting the pass. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that'll bring up second down.
Nick Wiggins on the coverage.
He'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception.
The Chiefs